Hi everyone, welcome to Mega's Creations. Janet here with the first thrift haul of 2026. And as you can see, there is a lot on my desk and so much to share. So if you're interested in seeing in detail what I got, please stick around, like, comment and subscribe, and let's just jump straight into it. Okay, friends, I've zoomed you in super close so you can see all the details, and I thought we would start with fabrics. So I am not a fabric crafter, but I would love to enter the space of it and I see the things that Kerry makes, that Carla Frizell makes, and I too want to learn and be inspired. So I like that these pieces aren't too big, but they're big enough for spines. So we've got this beautiful floral like yellow summer spring vibe, and it's really sturdy. I hadn't opened them until now, and they're very sturdy quality, which is lovely. We then have this almost plaid with love hearts, which again I thought super beautiful. Again, lovely quality. It's got the blues almost with a pinky maroon. So for $2, $1 each, I couldn't say no. And the thing I love about a thrift store and some fabric is that you're not getting too big of a piece, so you're not being wasteful, because these might sit in my collection for a little while. This one I could not say no to. Again, this pack was $2 again. And look at that. It's got such beautiful design with flowers. It's green and red. I could use this easily for the spine of a Christmas journal. I could cut it up and make fabric strips with it. Like, I just love it. They don't smell, which is good. I just wanted to double check that. And then another beautiful floral design with pinks and blues and yellows. I just think they're simple, they're easy, and they're not going to take up too much space, but they are going to provide inspiration and be there should I ever need it. So fabrics done and dusted. Where to next? Oh, friends, like this is just to show you the caliber of things I was finding. Two Stampin Up products. We have this beautiful Sailing Home. This is both stamps and dies. And I have been collecting things for a quote unquote sea journal or a sail journal. I just love the iconography and think it's super duper beautiful. So we have all the dies as well. I don't want to show the name of the woman just in case, but these are the stamps that come with it. So we've got ropes, we've got sailboats, we've got cute little quotes. This compass is amazing. And then an anchor, which you can't say no to, a lighthouse for $8, an absolute steal. And I'll be honest, I showed incredible restraint, friends. There were so many different ones of these and I could have easily purchased them all, but I don't need them and I don't know if I'll use them. So I'm proud of myself. Speaking of Stampin' Up, this is the 2019 to 2024 in color 6x6 designer series. And we've got a die cut piece, which we can just include in our collection. And then look at this. The colors, the prints, they're so versatile. We also have some with sayings on it. So this says repeat, create, share, ink stamp. Oh, so it's really crafty, which is cute. And again, we've got those in the same colorways. I also really love that design and the green, but you can't go wrong with the gingham. And what's on the back of this one again? Just an easy like striped diamond. Yes, thank you. I will take that. This pack was $3, and in the back of it, I don't believe this is Stampin' Up, but I'm also not too well versed in that brand and what they offer. Do they do paper pads? Probably, but this has another set of designs that are really cute. It comes with boxes, like that's cute. Some stripes. Cute. Really cute. For $3, friends. Come on. 2026. Please keep providing these goodies. Okay, so that's some Stamping Up. We also have this brand, which I'm not too familiar with, called Pixie Press. This collection is flowers, and it is from, whoa, friends, this is from 2004. So this in and of itself is 22 years old, which I'm like, wow, that's incredible. And I'm so glad I can include it in my collection now. So I got this for $2, as I think I might have mentioned. And look, friends, they've got like almost vellum flowers, which are great layering pieces. I absolutely adore that in different colors and sizes. I also have these bits. So some of them are more designed. They've got some shading, they've got some colors, almost stamped looking on them. Whereas others are blank, which I love because we can create the own. Oh, did you see how cool that looked? We can create our own designs and sizes. And friends, I'm sure this is exactly what it's meant for, but you can just design your own flower. And speaking of, we can stamp on them. Like, look at this. That's really freaking cute. Okay, this is fun, and the pieces are huge. So again, you can use them to make your own flowers. You can use them as layering pieces. You can use them as journaling spots. I really, really love them, and I couldn't say no. So we've got this, which is, again, Pixie Press, 2004. Like, oh my gosh, someone gave away their collection, and I'm like, I understand your love of things. So this one is $3, the same brand, and these are called Rich Tags, coordinating die cuts for all your crafting projects. So in this alone, there's 112 die cuts, and these come in a variety of shapes and colors. We've got this beautiful green. It almost looks as though it matches. It does, the green of the flowers. So we've got greens, and we've got the tag shapes. We've got this maroon, pink, purple, which is absolutely beautiful and rich in color. I love using these as backing pieces, as layering. Cannot go wrong. We've got some orange. Again, look at all these shapes and sizes. Like, come on, how can you say no? You can't. I already exercised enough restraint with the Stampin' Up section. So more tags in this lovely blue shape. Nope, blue color. Blue is not a shape, Janet. So yes, another absolute win if you do ask me. These are great. Layering, stamping, writing. So we'll put those to the side. Oh, I just dropped some. And where to next, friends? I think we're gonna go ahead and show these. So it looks like someone put a Temu order in and didn't use the things. So it came with these 3 things. I'll show you one by one. So this paper pack features 36 sheets, and I got it for $1.50. And it's just got some really beautiful vintage inspired sheets, which are just great backgrounds for tags or for pages in and of itself. You can also use them to back ephemera. The quality is not too bad, and the printing is just beautiful. Look at that. So that's more in a vintage neutral color. And then we also have a vintage, same or similar patterns, but this is with the hint or accent color of blue. And I think they're so beautiful. This pack has 16 pieces, and I got it for $1. And I want to make sure you guys can see just how lovely they are. I think they are the same pages, just in different colorways. But beautiful yet again. And then I stumbled across this, which is for $4. You guys are going to be shocked how much actually came in this little pouch. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so I'm going to pull this. Do I have another piece of paper? Let's put out this piece of paper so we can see the next segment a little bit better. We've got these travel inspired stamps. So we've got a globe here. We've got a postcard. We've got this beautiful like border piece that includes things like stamps and like stamps in terms of like postage stamps, but also flight stamps with things like air mail. We've got the Eiffel Tower. We've got the word fragile in France, and I went to Paris. So as if this isn't perfect, we've got a flip-flop or a thong if you're in Australia, and then just some really cute words and compasses. It's as if it was for me. I love it. Speaking of travel and Paris, it came with this set also. Of course, we've got the famous Eiffel Tower. We've got words like amour and sentiments like you're the joy of my life. Come on, friends. Life is a magnificent adventure. Follow your heart. It will take you to incredible places. So lovely additions to my collection. Also, oh, actually, I didn't show you this one, friends. This is just an everyday easy use stamp. It's got all the months, it's got the days of the week, and then it's got numbers. This looks like it hasn't been used, and none of them do, which is a little unfortunate, but someone else's trash is definitely my treasure, so I will love these. The only one missing in all of the stamp sets appears to be the number 3, but for $4, I got all that, and then I got a bunch of stickers also. So we have this sticker sheet for London, and it just includes some really iconic things like the double-decker buses, the Ferris wheel, the London Eye, the guards, a red phone box. Beautiful, beautiful. I have not done a spread for London or even a book for London, so to have these in my collections prepared for should someone commission me to make them a spread or a page, I am prepared. More travel related stickers. Friends, I haven't opened these yet, but I'm very excited. I saw bits of these, and let's have a look at this together. So it comes with some cameras. Actually, friends, I think I've picked up a pack of these before. Yes, these are definitely ones I have in my collection already, so I might give these to a scrappy friend of mine because I've used these pieces in creating my Pantheon journal spread. I will link it here in the cards if you're interested in watching, because this looks super familiar. So these must be Rome inspired stickers. Yes, it's without a doubt the same pack. Look how cute they are. I don't see the Pantheon. Oh, which one did I use for that? I just remember seeing this sticker and this sticker, but I thought there was a Pantheon one too. But regardless, look at how beautiful. It's like almost watercolor depictions of Roman places. Of course, you can't go wrong with the Colosseum. So I thought that was fun. Regardless, I was buying this pack for the stamps. The stickers were just an absolutely happy addition. And for $4, who can say no? Friends, there's still so much to show you, so please stick around. If you're still here, thank you so much. Like, comment and subscribe. It really does help the channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So this one doesn't look familiar to me. These are in blue. Okay, so we've got some bikes, we've got croissants, some tables and chairs, coffees. Is this Paris? Or maybe... Oh, it is. It is. Arc de Triomphe. Right there. Beautiful. Notre Dame. I really hope you guys can see this, because they're beautiful. We've got the Eiffel Tower. I'm actually working on my Paris spreads as we speak. The Louvre. So these will be great additions to my pages. Perfect timing. Oh, I love when I find things that just work out and are so in line with what I'm doing. And you know what? Another thing that I love to thrift shop about is I'm all about sustainability. I think you kind of, whether consciously or unconsciously, you are if you junk journal, because memory keeping and reusing items to tell those stories is an act of sustainability. So yes. Okay, this was the last pack that came with that $4 satchel. It never says what they're about on them, so we will determine together, friends. Okay, so we've got some stores, some food carts, like a little coffee shop. Is this Paris also? This looks just like more vending machines. Maybe this is just a coffee inspired pack, because that's not ringing a bell to me. Yeah, this must be. We've got roasting beans. We've got coffee and flowers. Yeah, so this is just a coffee inspired pack, it seems, unless I'm wrong and it's representative of a place. It also just looks very beverage coffee themed to me. So that is what I got in that little satchel. Also, I'm just going to move this so we don't need it anymore. speaking of Paris, I got these like stationery envelopes and letters, which I thought would be such a fun inclusion. Are these envelopes? Yes, they are. Look, just really simple envelopes with some stationery paper. For $1, couldn't say no. So that's fun. I also purchased these parcel gift tags in 6 beautiful colors. They are quite old from Kmart, but again, they're perfectly good tags and they come in different colorways, as you can see. A staple in anyone's craft room. You can stamp on them, use them to layer. $1 for how many? 30. Yes, please. I will take them. I also came across these beautiful Classic K chipboard letters, and they're so vintage looking. Is there a date on them? Let me have a quick look. There's not, but that's okay. Let's have a look together, friends. They're this like vintage green with this beautiful gold layering. It looks almost embossed, but it's not. But like, look at them. And they come with like some double vowels, which is always helpful when spelling out a letter. And look, friends, they're beautiful on this side also, but of course you can't use a backwards, like A, for instance, because it's just not going to work. Regardless, I thought, how much did I get it for? $2. Couldn't say no. And I love letters. I want to start using them a little bit more in my spreads. I think her name, Lisa at Life in Layouts, has made herself a resolution for this year to use her thickers. And I understand there's such an easy thing to add to your collection, and then over time you stop using them because you miss out letters, but her goal is to start using them more often. And I think I too might join in on that, or at least be a little bit more conscious when I'm making spreads to include them. Which, speaking of, I found another pack of letters whilst I was shopping around, and these are just simple gold foiled letters for $1. So beautiful, so easy to use, and there is so many letters on this. Like, look at all those A's. I feel like I could get quite some good use out of these. So I got those. What else? So many things. We have these beautiful like Christmas holiday, I don't even know what you would call these, if I'm honest. They're called heirloom keepsakes, embellishments to preserve the past. So they're intentionally made to mimic vintage Christmas ornaments. I was just looking at the back here to see if they had a date on them, but they don't. But we've got like a Santa, a present. I kind of am so tempted to open them, but I don't want to lose the packaging. So we're going to keep them in there for the time being and pop them in my Christmas section. In here is a small collection of buttons I got for $1, which, as I mentioned, I'm thinking of doing like a nautical sea inspired journal. And look at how beautiful these are. We've got an anchor. We've got some mother of pearl buttons. And then we've got a really cute sailboat, friends. And then just this really lovely star one that looks like it's got some fabric behind it. So for $1, there is 6 buttons. And are they like glass? I think they're glass. Wow, super beautiful. I loved them and I couldn't say no. Then we move on to brads. I'm going to pull out this green piece of paper again, friends, just so you can see what we've got going on. So this I got for $2, and they're just real. Firstly, this container, super stinking cute. I love it. These brads, let's see if I can show you guys better, are just really cute flowers in monochromatic black and white. Super iconic. They've got polka dots. They've just got simple line work, some spirals. Just really beautiful. So I got that pack. Also from the same brand, but for $1 is this smaller pack. And these are really beautiful for Valentine's Day because they're love hearts. And again, they're in the same kind of designs as those flowers, but in red and white. So we've got polka dots, we've got spirals, we've got simple line work. And we've got cute containers that I absolutely love. I was like, what are these? Let me move this out of our way. I also have these brads, which are $2. And oh, let me just pack these. I got these brads for $2, and these are actually Christmas quote unquote brads, and there are 90 in this little container, which is so wild to think. The brand is Making Memories and are from 2008. Oh, friends, look, these are the different designs. I didn't even notice that. I saw the Christmas tree, but they have all different, a candy cane, the stocking. Oh my God, I can't believe a wreath. What's that one? A bauble. Wow, I'm so glad I turned it around because I thought they were all the same except for the Christmas tree and the star. So yeah, that's really fun. We're almost done, I promise, friends. I think 4 more things. We've got these metal clips that I got for 50 cents because they had no price on them. And I thought they were cute because they add a different look to your spreads when you're clipping things together as opposed to using a paper clip. So I thought these were fun. And then what else? I got, maybe it wasn't 4 things. I got these bags and I thought these would be really cute because they're super sturdy, they're clear. I thought they'd be cute to store my ephemera in. Some of my 49 and Market ones are getting a little bit tattered because I use them so frequently that the stickiness is coming off. So I've been looking for new solutions and I think I'll trial these for a little bit. And then this might be last but certainly not least. As I look around my table and I see the disarray that it's in, this is it. Okay, so I got this game, which is from Germany, I believe. This is something like a German fruitcake or something along those lines. It's called Fruit Basket, and in it comes all of these really cute pieces. So as you guys know, I'm always honest and like to tell you why I purchase certain things. And for this specifically, I purchased it for these. Oh, I didn't even see that in there. For these tokens, we've got bananas, we've got lemons, always really cute for my Sorrento pages. If you're interested, check them out on my channel. I'll link them now. They're some of my most popular viewed ones because they're just so beautiful. But we have apples, we've got pineapples, we've got more lemons, sorry. We've got cherries and strawberries. So I bought them specifically for this pieces. However, when I opened it and I saw these really cute characters, we've got a pig, we've got a ladybug, we've got is that a koala, a kangaroo? These look awfully Australian, but it's a German game, but great choice of animals. I thought these were too cute. And it just kind of further adds to the value of the pack for me. I never like to throw things away. I will always redonate them. But depending on what it is and the more I can get out of it, the better it sits with me. So I loved these. And then again, it comes with these cute baskets that have fruit in them. You can pop these as as pockets. You can put them in any sort of journal, but especially food related journals. So I thought these were lovely additions also. And then this cute little fairy. What a lovely spread. Not to mention the beautiful box. It's such good quality. It's got cute iconography. Oh, there's an echidna too. Okay. And then this dice I love also. So such a good collection of things, friends. Thank you so much for coming along as I showed you these incredible thrift store finds. I would love to know in the comment section down below what your favorites were. Whilst you're at it, if you could like, subscribe, and share with your friends, it really does help my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next one. Bye-bye.